A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, these characters came together to do something awesome. This is Star Wars! Da, 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 da. In each episode, we'll be talking about the history of these Star Wars characters. By history, I mean their inclusion within the Star Wars saga, all the way from the beginning, which is sadly the Phantom Menace, to the ending. I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding this character, and Skywalker, I mentioned that off for copyright reasons. I'm probably going to be suing the Disney Corporation. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking about, anything to do with Vader in this episode. This will not be a Vader episode. What? This will not be a Vader episode. I want this to be perfectly clear. This will be Anakin's focus. Origin is been screwed up. Yes. Okay, so Anakin first appeared chronologically in the Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, which you have seen. I wish you best of luck to ignore everything, because that is not canon. Canon. Part of it was George Lucas High when he invented Jar Jar Binks. We first looked at young Anakin on the planet of Tatooine, where he is only nearly 6 years old, and Padme is 12. I don't know. I don't care. Now the program. And so he's a slave. I walk those guns, I walk those in, walk those. Apparently my tricks don't work on walk. Very annoying our attack. Somehow I knew it. So Anakin is a pod racer, and he hasn't won once because of some boba. And believe it or not, Anakin decides not to screw up. He's like, I'll get you that pod you always wanted. And then, guess what? There's been a glory of his blood, which ruined the Star Wars franchise by explaining why the Force is with them. Apparently, there's living their blood giving them the Force. That was very dumb, Georgie. Creating a reason why we have the Force. I don't even know why they have the Force. I just need to know he has the Force. You don't need to do no blood test. So Anakin wins the pod race and wins his freedom and not his mom. And he invents one of the classic Star Wars characters who's only in there so he can be in all 6 films. C-3PO. And then later, he's gonna get into a test with Yoda. For Yoda? Hey, Lisa, hey! And Anakin has become an influential character, but then, approximately 5 years later, which, for some reason, he's, like, in his early 20s. Time step, that's why it's not important. He's I forgot the part where, he's then taken under, Obi-Wan's. He destroys the space station. Lucky kid. They probably didn't security system. I put in this extreme difficulty, that's why. I know you. I wonder why I'm failing. I have it under extreme. In my defense, I was grinding, so I didn't have to do this. Continue on though, so he just operation plans and there's a whole Palpatine's given power, and he will follow Anakin Skywalker's career with high hopes. And then later on comes the gloriness of Hayden Christensen, as people know as who he was to be. What I mean as in he was annoying, I don't that he was annoying. How annoying? He was annoying. Because Hayden Christensen made him seem like a poetic Shakespeare. I don't like this. He stops Natalie Portman more than I do. I do, and that's even from Jeff and Lester. I love that. I can test everything going on in that room, and then the poop machine doesn't come. So then he sent a protector where he kisses her and says, "You shouldn't. I'm haunted by your kiss. Your lips against mine, which every boy was jealous of." And it's like, okay, I'm gonna be more slutty next time. So then they return to Tatooine because his dream at his mother, and he's like, "The same people!" The Tusken Raiders, and then it turns out his mother is married against Lars, and like the Raiders, they're animals. So the men, the woman, the children, and then Patty's like, "Oh, definitely know this guy. Toad's hot." I don't know why they sound like a teenage girl, but that's. And then there's Gene notices where Obi-Wan sends his distress signal. And then they stupidly come along, and guess what happens? They get talk about screwing up everything, Anakin. Remember that time when you said, "I hate them! They killed them! How dare you!" Anywho, after that event, he won the Geno scenario where he kissed Padme.
One more time.
I wonder if Han does toilet paper or not. Intriguing dilemma. So, what's gonna happen next to our dear Crusader? Not really nothing much. When you think about it, because after that, he escapes and gets a new lightsaber, gets his hand cut off by Dooku, and feels the rage of the Sith. What I mean actually happened is, yeah, he married Padme. Lucky bastard, he and Chris Hemsworth. And then came the epic best TV show on the TV. The TV on Cartoon Network for a while, and there was a lot of them, and a lot about Plo Koon. We're gonna talk about all Star Wars episodes because today I'm gonna talk about my favorite story arcs from that event. It has to come down to my favorite story arcs, including Anakin, was either the Slave story arc, the Dark Planet story arc, or, believe it or not, the Slave story arc, and okay, I'm probably gonna get some hate for this. The Fall of the Jedi story arc. Okay, are you ready? Well, I'm gonna start with the first episode, which was the Planet of Darkness. Obi-Wan and Ahsoka go to this distant planet filled with the light side.
Oh, didn't I mention I'm a
where the Father, the Son, and the daughter live in the dark. Ancient being, can I borrow your daughter's shirt? Each of them find something about the light and the darkness. When Ahsoka is affected by the darkness, he becomes a Sith Lord and battles Anakin from her future self, telling her about the evils of Anakin. And we see the evils of Anakin too, as he's approached and he's tempted by the dark side, as he is a dark father. As a dark. Oh, I remember the last story arc. It was the Dark Planet, but it was when they were in prison. They were in the ultimate prison cell. He met one of his Imperials.
It's nothing.
Well, found me for the last time. So back to the Father. That's the one I meant. Jedi Crash. I didn't enjoy that story arc too much. What the God? Anywho, that event, they're like, cool, none of this happened. I'm not gonna become Vader, and oh no, Qui-Gon Jinn. William Neeson came back to voice him. That would be awesome. I mean, voice him. So, Clone Wars, second favorite story arc in Anakin was the Prison Planet arc. Why? Because it was pretty cool. It was like a horror. They were trapped on this place, and they were no way getting off, and they were being hunted. Like Hunger Games! Better than Star Wars.
Let's not
so,
do
yeah.
that again, Anakin.
So after the event of that and some other arcs, we got about when they were in prison rescuing a Jedi who got killed! And he met the Admiral guy. They're frozen in carbonite, so there's no excuse for him not to know how I'm sorry, but he was... In Empire Strikes Back, he said, "It's only way to start." You know the carbonite works! You were frozen in it! And also he also has his own Ahsoka Tano, and clone trooper was Captain Rex. With some of you kiddies know in the recent months as the old clone trooper. We don't know much about you, even though we secretly do. I'm gonna skip the last story, the slave story arc, which is now from the slave leaders. Now we're over to something you can watch through on TV. Talk about the revenge of the Sith. How shall we do this? Years after it, Chancellor Palpatine gets kidnapped by Grievous and Count Dooku. This is the point where Anakin's like all furious. Not Sean Connery. Flame! Sean Connery, no, it's not Sean Connery. Sean. Said, anywho, kills him, decapitates him, and then he's like, "Well done, you're on the path to the..." And then I'm like, "I'm pregnant." Now Obi-Wan is. What? Luke, you are not. I mean, Anakin, you are not the father. Alright. Not the father. No. So then he starts to get on the bad side where he has a dream killing Padme because he was dying in childbirth, which totally does happen. He goes against anti-Jedi when he's sent to spy on the Chancellor because he's not loyal to the Jedi. He's loyal to the Republic. Again, crazy shit. Crazy shit like that. And so he fought Padme and... Guess who Padme? Man, I need to find that picture. Padme Amidala! I'll put a link in the bottom about what family works here. And to Natalie Portland and like that. So, as I was saying... Feeling the force. Directly! Screw you! Anywho, he gets all raged and then he starts learning about politics and how you're a midichlorian. He's like, I'm gonna use the same Padme! Teach me more! I will betray Mace Windu! Sorry, I meant to say, I'm gonna train Nick Fury! That's how he does. And then he's like, help me! They're killing me! Die! Help! He's like, you are now Darth Vader! And then as he struck down Mace Windu, the Emperor bowed down for Anakin Skywalker, and he said, "Welcome, my new apprentice, Vader." And that is the end of Anakin's tale. It's not real Anakin's tale. It's after that there was a man left behind. His last Jedi. He told his son to take out his own to show him what he had become. He realized he wanted his son to see him in his eyes.
I'm back.
As he watched. Accessing the full power of the Force. And it's the Skywalker. Yes. I'm just waiting for the comments saying, well, that's not the end of Anakin! Yes, it is, because all that I wanted to go over, that was the end of Anakin Skywalker. The shell of something dark. That again go against the worst Padme. No! Look! Right, that's yours! Sweet! Wait to be a Sith! Boy, that would have been. So I hope you guys enjoyed the extensive look at Anakin Skywalker. I'm sorry to name this, but hold on, no. Yeah, hold Black Heroes. So Anakin Skywalker. If you guys like Anakin Skywalker, there's a few comics you could read, which I don't really read Star Wars comics because they're too out there for me. I know. I read Guardians of the Galaxy, and this stuff's too weird for me. I don't know how to read Star Wars stuff because it's not canon. Because they screwed with the chronological order of everything. I don't think Episode 1 ever happened. It just didn't. So yeah, Episode 1 just never happened. The way I view it is, go machete order when we're watching the Star Wars films. It works out for you. You skip all of 1. You watch 4 or 5, which are the best ones, and then you realize how bad some of the original ones were. Well, prequels. So you then 2 and 3, and then you watch the last one, which works out so fine. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this in-depth look at some of the Star Wars characters. If you could give me a like for this, because I had to summarize. I'm never forgetting that. The only voice from Star Wars I can do. Voice you can do. So here's Anakin next to his friend, Master Obi-Wan, and Yoda. I forgot to mention that he's Ahsoka's master, but we'll see it. So we'll cover in the next episode. So, we're going to cover Anakin Skywalker, powerful Jedi Knight, who is believed some to be the prophesized chosen. He is! He is! He is! It was Anakin Skywalker who struck down Darth Vader. Wait, what? No, it was Anakin Skywalker who struck down the Emperor. Because, as we'll talk about when we get Vader, I'm holding him right. No, I don't have him. Padme, stand, it kills me. Die, bounty hunter! Boom! Hit you in the face! Take that, take that. My definition of the Jedi are evil. Oh yeah, and then he killed. No, that was Vader. Vader. You look so badass. The sand, it burns. Well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this. Join us next time as we take a look at Ahsoka Tano, character designed originally for the Clone Wars story arc. Till then, peace.